I'm Simon Hill. I'm from Epping Forest District Council.
And you were the chairman today, weren't you?
Yeah, lucky old me. I think it's one of those things that every time it comes round, nobody wants to do it apart from me. Megalomania.
So we had a very stimulating session today. Can you tell me what your highlights were?
Well, I think it's very interesting, the conversation that we had about getting members online and moving to social media. I think the barriers to that are very interesting from the members' perspective, and from the office perspective, we're probably not enabling members to get online during meetings in the way that they want to. Particularly, I raised the point that there are other barriers. The infrastructure in chambers and those sorts of things aren't conducive at the moment to members getting online in the meeting. The technology they have access to, mostly that councillors provide to them, isn't enough to enable them to operate at that level. I mean, the other interesting thing I think that Councillor Tim had made was that he thought some of the members weren't of the right calibre to be operating in a sort of a modern council. My experience is actually quite different, particularly from the Epping Forest District point of view, where we've trained probably 100 members over the last 5 years in using technology, and my experience is different to that.
It's very interesting actually, because we heard from quite a few different people that training wasn't the issue, it was incentives, and there are incentives obviously that are important, but you found it very differently.
I think as far as the members are concerned, they have to have it demonstrated to them, and it's a process that you have to walk them through. Where we started training with the webcasting and getting members used to the idea of webcasting 4 or 5 years ago, to where they are now, and they completely accept it. It's completely almost part of the fabric, and if it's not there, it's more noticeable than if we do it. It's very interesting.